Welcome back, friends. I just logged in and I was getting ready to do something, and then I realized that I hear a noise that I don't like, and I see things that I don't like. I don't know how this came about, but wow, somebody is a jerk face. Oh well, I'm just gonna clean this up and I'm gonna get some more stuff organized. Hopefully, don't break anything, but that worked today, and I found out something that I wanted to build. Apparently, it was Piggy, Aiden, and Ignited Chicken who basically heard I like chickens and brought me some. I've been trying to clean it up. We got, well, because my sword has looting, it's not representative, but there's definitely a lot. I'm still cleaning up, but at least there's a sign, and now I can figure out where they live and I can pay them back somehow. That should be interesting. So I've dug a hole in this wall here. And the other day, somebody said in a comment somewhere that I should do more doing instead of talking or something like that. It was something along those lines. And I got a... Here's the situation. I am very bad at working and talking at the same time. So that's why I don't do it for one reason. Another reason is that this project that I have on is going to take me like an hour and a half long. I ain't making an hour and a half long video. So that's why a lot of times I do some work and then I press record. I mean, it sort of makes sense to me. That's my philosophy anyway, that if I do it like that, you guys can see what I'm doing. I can explain what I've done without the boring parts like this. To dig this hole, because standing here I don't have haste, what I would do is I would come out into this hallway here, just about here-ish, and then I get haste because my beacon is over that direction, and then I'd ender pearl into here with my pick out and then just start digging. Just like crazy. Well, that haste lasted for like 8 more seconds, you know? So a lot of the work I do is boring. I'm more interested in the final product, as I'm sure you guys are also. As you can see here, I'm making some extra walkways. That's what I'm currently up to. It looks fancy. These will be hallways in a second, which will merge into this one. They'll be one way. I'm going to have pistons in here, and that's why I'm just going to cut here until I start doing something. I'm trying to show more stuff. I figured I'd show this. I got my pressure plate here. I have my stairs, and they are going to be always up. As you can see, right now they are down. So we got to make it so that they are always on. And I'm hoping that if I do something like this... no, that won't work. See, this is why I don't record stuff, because the first thing that I always try never works. So what I need to do is I need to have I need a toggle basically. So I need this to be always on. Yeah, because if I can't put anything in here, I can't put any redstone in that gap, so that's not gonna work. You know, so this works. Well, maybe let's just step on this pressure plate and see what happens. Yeah, nothing. So that's gonna need a rework. And what's probably going to happen is what I usually do in this. Actually, I don't think this will work at all. Let me just run this over here. I just want to see if I stand on this. Does it? Okay. Oh, I know why. This might be a little bit better if I do something like that. There, that will definitely work. Yes, yes. Wow, I'm having trouble jumping here. Pressure plate down. Okay, perfect. So what you do now is you run this along the side. Man, there's not enough. I've said it before. I know I've said it before. Hey, phone calls. Okay. I know I've said it before in the past that there's not enough stuff on the bar. Okay, there we go. So that's how we got to do that. Wrap it around. So this is always up. Step on that. Oh. That's going to cause a few problems. I need a sticky piston. I know I need regular pistons for something. I'm always afraid to break those too quickly. Alright, there we go. And here we are. I did it. I did something. So there. So it's one way. You can't actually get in there because I don't want anybody in there accidentally. So when you do this, you come down this pathway, and then when you want to leave, it says plop, and you're out. Awesome. Now I'll do the same to the other side, and then I'll see you in a minute. This is another reason why I don't film while doing stuff, is it doesn't work. I'm trying to cram a bunch of stuff in here. What I want to do is I'll explain it to you, and then I'll show you how I end up doing it. You walk down the hallway here, you walk in here. This turns on a loop, which isn't completed over there, so it's not working. And then basically, you wait until this stuff dispenses. There's going to be food in here. There's going to be food in this one and ender pearls in that one. Anyway, so you wait, it's looping over there, it's triggering all of these, and then you step on here, which will stop it, and then you pick everything up and you leave. Did I do something wrong here? Why is that not working? Oh me and my problems. They look identical. Why doesn't it work? Oh, that's because I didn't replace the sticky piston. Anyway, I'm just having troubles here, getting stuff going around and round and round. I can make loops, I can make switches, so I'm just trying to jam them all together in a tight little spot. So you'll see what I come up with after my standing here deliberating for like 15 minutes. I almost got things working, except now it's going too fast. It's a little hypnotic, that's for sure, and it's weird. Like, maybe it's just been way too long. Anyway, if I press this button, the redstone should come down here, and actually this should be moved. That's how slow things are going. I don't know. I'm done with this. Hold on. I don't want to explain my failures. Alright, I figured out what the problem was. The problem was I needed to put a repeater there so the signal wouldn't loop around back to this thing. And also, my repeaters had no delay, so it was just spinning around there super fast. So I put a 2-tick, or I guess that would be technically a 3-tick delay on these repeaters. And so now, if we come in here, this should happen. And that should start spitting out stuff. And then when I'm done, I can just go over here. Let's turn it off. And blammo, we got a bunch of ender pearls. So that worked out perfectly. And then we could just leave. So let's just try this again. So basically, if I go in here once, and then walk over it. Okay, so it's a little, it sort of depends on when you walk onto the shut-off switch. I don't know why it's spitting redstone out at me. That's kind of weird. I don't know how that got in there. I want to see if that does it again, just for the heck of it. Is there any more redstone stuck in there? What? Where is this redstone coming from? Oh, alright, my bad. Alright, so this is done. Now I just gotta pretty it up. Basically, by pretty it up, I mean cover it all up. That's the plan there. And so I'll just do this. It's gonna be like this, the same pattern as outside here, you know, just like this, just a single hallway. It's sort of like my what is it, the death hallway I called it or whatever. It's pretty much just like that, except it's going to be for ender pearls and food, because sometimes I just need food or I need more ender pearls, and so just a run through here should just reset me up, no problem at all. Oops. So that's perfect. My plan has finally worked, and it's not too horrible. Actually, it probably looks horrible, but hey, at least it works, and it doesn't take up too much room. And on this side here, because this hallway is going to be a skinny hallway, and I'm going to put some signs here that says don't enter unless your name is Usurper97. That way people don't trigger stuff and ruin everything, like a bunch of ruiners. Alright, that being said, let me finish this up and we'll see what it looks like. It is completed. Yes. So I decided to make it inset like this, a little bit of sand, why the heck not, you know, a little bit of nice tone to it, and it's completed. I just ripped up the pressure plates just so I could build this structure here, and so everything's good. I replaced that with a sticky piston, looking good, so I'm very happy about that, because I use ender pearls a lot, and sometimes the only time I go back home is to get ender pearls. So this might be helpful. So I think this goes here and here. No. Good job screwing that up already. It goes here and here. So, that's all good. I just fill this up again, and then we'll be out of here for a little while. I don't know what I'm going to do next. I don't know how long this episode is. I have no idea. That's good enough. And away we go. Just discovered that I have a problem. I was almost level 30, and I thought of what to do. I'd go out, get to level 30, and then I'd enchant a fishing rod. However, after getting level 30, I discovered that I don't have an enchantment table in this area. Out of all my base areas, that's a nice render there. Very nice. Out of all of my places, there's no enchanting table anywhere. So I'm going to have to build a nice fancy enchanting table somewhere. For right now, I'm just going to temporarily plop it down somewhere. But, you know, I got to make a big deal out of everything. Here, we'll just go up here for right now. This is where it used to be. It used to be in the observation deck, but it's no longer there because it's actually by my blaze spawner. 1, 2, 3, I don't know. Whoops, that's not gonna cut it. Yep, silk touch is the best. Good thing I didn't just dig through the floor there. That would have been bad news bears. Okay, let's see if this is good enough. Put this in here. Put you in there. That's pretty wordy. Let's click on this and see what happens. Plop. Lure 2. Is that good? Is lure good? Well, it's 2 anyway. I think I'm gonna go to bed, and I'm going to find a nice place to fish. See what we catch this time. On my way out to fishing, I heard chickens, and it seems like there's a whole bunch in this hole here. That's annoying, but at least they're not free range. Oh, that chicken prank. Man, I hate chickens so much. They're just the noisiest things you'll ever hear. Alright, so that is fixed. Now I can head out to my fishing location. Hopefully I don't hear too many more chickens. I have seen like 1 or 2 around, and for some reason I just don't go out there and get them. There used to be a lake under here, but we need a bigger lake. Bigger lake, bigger fish. I know that's probably not true, but, you know, we're just role-playing right now. So, we will grab this fishing rod. This looks beautiful. Catch some squid. Alright, let's see what happens here. So I gotta take a look at this bobber thing, like that. Oh, I got a fish. Alright, we're rolling. This lure is way better than nothing. Also, I think the first day that I started fishing, I was lagging something fierce or something like that. But this is now the most exciting video ever. Fishing. Alright, well, I think I'm just gonna cut it until I actually catch something that's good. Oh, that was crazy. I didn't get anything, but I saw the bubbles approach the lure. Oh, that was actually pretty awesome. That was super awesome. That floating thing is... Alright, let's catch something else here. Oh, a raw salmon. That's new to me. Okay, I didn't even cut that video. Well, I might have cut it a little bit, but that's pretty cool. Alright, I'm just going to toss some of this junk on the ground from getting my levels. Wonder what else you can get. I have no idea. I'm just going to keep fishing. This is fun. Well, this is exciting. I just moved to this location here. Oh, I love that. I love it when it's background like that. Anyway, the first cast, I was getting sort of bored, and I'm like, maybe there isn't anything in this. And then I pulled out this, a puffer fish. I don't know what I can do with it, but I'm excited. I'm probably just going to go home now and hang it on my wall. That's cool. Can you eat it? Let me see if I can eat it. Alright. No, you can't eat it. Look at his little face there. He's like, oh no, don't eat me. Alright. I think that's going to do it. I'm happy with today's fishing excursion. That was fun. It's not too often that I find something new that I didn't know about in Minecraft. I had no idea that you could catch a puffer fish. I thought you could catch like boots and like a name tag or something like that, but I've never seen a puffer fish. I'm excited. Alright, thank you guys very much for watching. We'll see what I come up with tomorrow. Tomorrow is Saturday, as you know, and I generally don't have a Minecraft video for that day, so we'll see what happens. Regardless, I will be back on Sunday guaranteed, and we will see you then. Goodbye.